You hear the bird, Gary? So I'm at the vet's with Gary, and we're not happy that he's not feeling good. The vet found the mass that I was nervous about. So the vet has prescribed some injectable Baytril, which this is the second time that a vet has recommended Baytril when there is some massive diarrhea, because that seems to help whatever the crazy gut bacteria is. I'll be doing Benebac, an hour before or after. In this case, I'll be doing it probably a couple hours after. And then he's been given also trimethylsulfate, which is Bactrim. So for a couple days, we're going to be doing both of these antibiotics. And I'll be syringe feeding him as much as I can, but hopefully he can bounce back. Now, we are concerned long term with this lump that he has. And I don't know whether or not the lump is contributing to how he's feeling. But we'll cross that bridge. It's not good that it's there, but the vet definitely felt some kind of mass. So it's not good. You okay, Gary? But acutely, we got to get this diarrhea under control. We got to get his digestion and his poops back to normal. But Gary's a strong fighter, and I know that so many people are thinking about him, praying for him, and sending us well wishes and positive vibes. So that's where we are. That's the state of it right now. So just a matter of being diligent with the medication and with the syringe feeding. Later that afternoon, early evening, he started showing some positive signs. He was nibbling a little bit on hay, and he hadn't really shown any desire to eat hay for quite a while, so that was a really good sign. But then later that evening, he started to crash. He was just laying down, very lethargic. His eyes started getting very sunken in, and he hadn't pooped all day, so I was getting really worried. He didn't really seem to be getting any better, but he wasn't getting any worse, and I was able to get some syringefuls of critical care in him, and then I went to bed. And I was so nervous. I woke up very early, and I actually saw him sitting by the food bowl. Of course, when I pulled out my camera, he didn't really want to show me that he was eating pellets, but he was sitting there and he was chewing, and he was eating pellets, or he seemed to be eating pellets. And just the fact that he was at the food bowl and chewing, that just made me so excited. I was really worried, kind of in a light sleep all night, just kind of worried about him. And to see him out of his house and over by the food bowl was just a really encouraging. I just put some Herbal blend on the pellets to entice Gary even more. What are you guys doing? Hi, Pippi. Hi, Pippi. No, Gary. Can you drink water on your own? Here you go. That's also really good. Here you go, Gary. Oh man. Is it too high? Here. I can lower it if you want, Gary. Put the hair tie, and that allows it to be a little bit flexible. Here you go. Oh wow. Good job, Gary. I want you to eat some hay, and I want you to eat some pellets, okay? What are you so happy about? You happy Gary's feeling better? Baby steps, Gary. So we're about to give Gary's evening meds. He needs to get his injectable Baytril, which is not fun for either of us. So I pull up the skin and I go right there, and then I have to make sure that it's actually in. But these are the things that you do for the ones you love, even if it's not comfortable or something that you like doing. Okay. Right there. Okay, now I just gotta feel and make sure it went in. Yep, I can feel it under the skin. You okay, Gary? Very important. This Baytril is going to really help with the bad bacteria that's causing his diarrhea. And then he has Bactrim. Yes, this is a lot of antibiotics. And as soon as his digestion is back under control, then we're going to stop the Baytril. Okay. Come on, drink it. Got most of that. Okay. You drinking it? Now he's been going up and down. This morning he was doing really good. He was eating and drinking on his own. Today he's been sleeping mostly. I syringe fed him a fair amount of critical care. But I'm looking forward to him starting to eat on his own again. He still hasn't been pooping much, but of course he hasn't been eating too much. That's why I'm doing my best to feed him as much as he'll take every hour or two, rather than try to force feed him a whole bunch all at once. It's probably better for his digestion that way. So we're hanging in there. Last night he was looking really bad. Yesterday morning, before I went to the rescue, I woke up, and after him perking up the night before, I woke up and he was covered in diarrhea, like more than I've ever seen. And he did not eat very much at all yesterday. And last night he was looking really bad. But he's a little bit better today. So keep those prayers, keep those good vibes coming. We're going to keep trying, Gary. We're going to do our best. So, he's definitely sick of the critical care. I'm giving him the fine grind papaya, which he seems to like. But the vet said not to give the cisapride motility, but rather just to try to mechanically, right, fill his guts up with food so that he can start moving it. And that hopefully the antibiotics will start to ease this bad bacteria. He seems way less bloated than he did yesterday and the day before, so that's good. But, that could all just be my subjective impression. But he's still with us, and I was worried that he was fading last night, so I'll keep you guys updated. I really am grateful for all of the support, all of the well wishes, all of the comments and emails and positivity. We love Gary so much, and we hate to see any of our piggies not feeling well. But the silver lining is always that a certain bond, a certain closeness develops when you have to care for them when they're sick. And it's something that I treasure, even though I wish he was happy and healthy and didn't want to hang out with me. All right. Until next time, thanks for watching.